Hey guys, what's going on? In today's video, we're going to be covering the 4 fastest ways to generate business as a real estate agent. My name is John Kinnanen. I'm a licensed real estate agent in the state of Florida and in the state of Michigan, and I'm a digital marketer. I'm always releasing little videos on tips and tricks to grow your real estate business. So at the end of this video, wait till the end. If you got any information out of this video, consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon so that you're notified whenever I release a new video. But without further ado, let's get into this. Like I said, I'm going to give you 4 different ways. The very last way is the way that I would highly suggest anybody that is just getting started, or if you're in the real estate industry already and you're looking to generate more business, this has your highest return on investment. It was the way that I really kick-started my career in real estate. But the one way that you're going to want to do this, the very first way I'm going to talk about is social media. You're going to want to get your name out there on social media, but you're going to want to use video to do this. Use video to show people the area that you're showing homes in, your town, what you're doing. Just create content using video. I don't use TikTok. I use Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. Definitely, I would highly suggest setting up a YouTube channel on the area that you are selling homes in, and you need to create videos about that area. There's actually 4 videos out there that every real estate agent should create as a real estate agent, and I'll put a link to that video that I created on doing that in the description of this video. The second way, though, is your sphere of influence. This is going to be the way that you probably are going to get your very first couple deals. I mean, if you're going to get a couple deals right out of the gate, right away, it's probably going to be from your sphere of influence, because they already know, like, and trust you, or they know somebody that is going to be buying a home. So make sure you reach out to everybody you know. Let them know you're in real estate. Ask them if they're going to be purchasing or selling a home anytime soon, and ask them if they know anybody. Give them a couple business cards to maybe keep in their pocket, or maybe they keep them in your car or whatever, and somebody will talk about it and they'll hand it out. That is, you want to pick up the phone though. You want to try calling them, talk to them, and then just shoot them a video. You have a little video text. Hey, it's great talking to you last week about real estate. Remember, I'm a real estate agent now. If you know anybody that's going to be buying or selling a home, be sure to give me a call or give them my information and send that to them, maybe even once a week. Just keeping them engaged. And then there's the third way, which is really underutilized, and that's Craigslist. Craigslist is a great way to generate business. There's a post that a lot of real estate agents use. It's, hey, why rent when you can buy? I don't like using that post, just because I'm not looking for people that are like forced first-time home buyers. Really, I love working with first-time home buyers. They're great, but if I'm trying to attract people, I want to attract people that have maybe done this once or twice before. So I'll put up a picture of a home that either one of my listings or somebody I know has a listing out there, and just talk about that listing for a little bit. Make sure you put the area that it's in, and put a little link and a phone number, and believe it or not, you'll get people that are reaching out to you that are that want to know about this home, and then there you go, you're starting that conversation with them. And then the fourth way, which is really the number one way that I generated the most business when I was first in real estate, and that's cold calling. Cold calling is a great way to generate business as a real estate agent. What you're gonna do, though, is you pick 1 or 2 of these, either like geo prospecting, which is circle prospecting, or calling expireds. A lot of people make their business from calling expired listings, or there's for sale by owners. I used to call for sale by owners a lot, and I like to do circle prospecting. There's a couple of scripts that you can find on my website, johnkinnanen.com. The exact scripts that I use for circle prospecting and for sale by owners and expireds. With that being said, though, you're going to have to get your data from somewhere, right? Everybody has their source where they love to get it from. You ask 5 real estate agents, you're probably going to get 3 different responses on where they get their data from. But not only do you got to get your data, but I would highly suggest buying paying for some kind of dialer, because you put that data wherever you can purchase data from someplace else, put it into your dialer, upload it. But what you're gonna do is it's gonna save you time, and time is money. Okay. I'm gonna tell you the script. I'm gonna go over a little bit of the script that I use for both of them. But what I like to use is either Vulcan 7, Red X, or Mojo. I've used all three of them. You know, Red X is great. I'll put a link to all of them in the description below. You got Red X, you got Mojo, and Vulcan. I do believe Vulcan is probably the most expensive out of all of them, and Mojo is probably the cheapest, and Red X is probably right in between there. But you know, don't just go for the cheapest one. Don't, you know, just because it's the cheapest, but maybe try all of them out. I think they all have some kind of a trial period, actually. So I would definitely try each one out. Some of them you might find that you like the data at one better than the other. Maybe you purchase your data here and upload it there. And those aren't the only three either. There's other ones out there. If you do your own little research, Google search it. But those are the three that I used. And when I first got into real estate, that's where I would get a majority of my listings from, is from for sale by owners, because they are already looking to sell their home. And what I would do is I would call them, you know, and I would ask them, hey, is the house still on the market? Oh, you're like the 100th person. I mean, you can't be afraid of the responses you're going to get, because you're going to get hung up on. You're going to get angry people because so many real estate agents are calling them. But you just have to have a good script, and you have to be able to get around it, okay? And our team, we have a team huddle at 7:30 in the morning where we go over all the objection handlers, and it helps you. I'm telling you, you stick to this for like 3 to 4 weeks, you'll have a listing. I had a listing my very first week when I started doing this. I went on, I think, 5 listing appointments, and I had one of the listings. One of the listings, I'm not gonna lie to you, produced $30,000 for me just from one phone call. Okay, so you don't know. And that wasn't just one deal. I got 3 deals out of one phone call. Circle prospecting, the script I use for that is just like, hey, you live here or live in this subdivision. I don't want to give them their address because then it makes it sound like, you know, I'm stalking them or something. They say yes. I'm like, all right, cool. I have a buyer that I'm having a real hard time finding a place for them in that subdivision to purchase. Do you know any of your neighbors or friends in that subdivision that are going to be selling their home? They usually say no, and then you go, well, are you thinking about selling your home in the next 3 to 6 months? You know, and if they say yes, well then every lead is different, so I'm not going to tell you how to proceed from there. But if they say no, just say, hey, is it okay if I get your email address so I can send you my contact information, so that if you do have any real estate questions, you know, you can send them to me. And then what you do is you stay in contact with them, you know, send them a monthly email, on weekly email, something just to keep them engaged with you. All right. And like I said, the very first way, social media, we actually have a social media class that we give our people that join our team. There's actually a formula to it that if you do X, Y, and Z, you're going to start to receive some incoming messages from Facebook and Instagram and things like that. And that's how a lot of people generate their business. And a little bonus, a 5th way, this is a bonus one, is start doing some kind of Facebook ads, Instagram ads, things like that. That's great for retargeting. I do have a video on retargeting. Go check it out. And if you want our digital ad agency to run the ads for you, feel free to schedule some time below. There's a link. Just click on that link. Or if you want more information about eXp Realty, you're thinking about joining, reach out to me. You know, and I'd love to connect and see if we're a great fit for that. All right. Anyways, guys, have an awesome week. Go out there, generate a ton of leads. If you are doing any of this right now, put in the description the kind of results you're getting. I'd love to know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.